everybody, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel, #MovieBay. I am MovieBay, and in this video, I'm going to be doing a review over Beast Games episode 8, y'all. And when I tell y'all, this was a good episode. But before we get to it though, I would like for you all to consider subscribing to the channel, because here on MovieBay, I do reviews, reactions, and commentary to movies and television. And if that is the type of content you like, please consider sticking around and subscribing to the channel. If you like competition reality shows, that's kind of like what I do. I am doing Beast Games, I'm doing The Traders, and I'm even doing RuPaul's Drag Race if that's what you like as well, okay? So make sure you check out the playlist, check out the channel, and consider subscribing. And of course, if you enjoy my commentary along the way, please give me a thumbs up, and you're always welcome to leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. My microphone broke, so I'm gonna hope that this audio is not raggedy, okay? But without further ado, let's go ahead and pick up episode 8 where we left off in 7, okay? And if y'all hear paper, it's my notes. Your girl is organized. All right, here we go. So T, number 830, has to choose between 817 Queen and 566, who we now know as JC. And she has to choose between them and 380 Dino and 697 Jazz. Now, of course, it was like a big dilemma. Last episode, Dino was pissing everybody off. So, of course, he's not like the fan favorite the fan favorite among the cast members to stick around. So, Dino definitely chose 697, one of T's friends, as leverage to get him to stay in the game. However, T did not bite the bait, and she ended up sending Dino and Jazz home. Now, when they are eliminated, everybody is mad at Dino, okay? I mean, like, coming down on him. Like, Queen was like, you wasn't even supposed to step down in the first place. Like, you talked me into it, I was gonna do it, and then you stepped down for what? Like, that instantly put a target on your back. And he said, that I do own. Because, like I said, he could have just been flying under the radar if he just would have shut his mouth and sat there and I did nothing. 566 JC said that, no. My apologies. This is still Queen. Queen said that, people would have respected you if you would have taken the $1 million, because, like, we understand that, but nobody's going to respect your decision to pull Jazz down to use her as a pawn to save you. I was, I don't know, sis. I don't know, because if he would have taken $1 million, he would have sent like over 20 people home. I get what you respect it because it's money. You know what I'm saying? Money in play. Because technically money is in play, $5 million. So, like, that argument didn't really make sense to me. Now, I will say, well, and aside from that, 3 people, I think what Mr. B said, like 1/3 of the people are there to continue on in the game because Dino did not take the $1 million. All right. So I personally, I respect the gameplay. What Dino did was messed up. What Dino did was strategic. What Dino did was use that girl as a pawn to try to save himself in the game, and that's the only play he had left to pull. And honestly, as a gamer myself, I respect the move, okay? We just didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? You can respect something and not like it. That's exactly how I felt with Dino, all right? Now, it is 10 people left in the game, and when I tell y'all it's about to get grimy, matter of fact, what I could say about Beast Games is this show is not fair. It's not fair. It's not easy. And it definitely shows people's true colors, okay? So when they go back to the city, everybody now has their own individual house. They got like a little cot in the floor, nice little chair and rug. And I'm pretty sure it was a bathroom around the corner, okay? But basically everybody has their own home, signifying that this is no longer a team sport, baby. It's individuals. Everybody is here to play for themselves. Now, everybody does have their families come and visit them, and we kind of get some backstories. And I didn't write down everybody, okay? But I am going to talk about some highlights, okay? So we find out that T, that is player 830, she grew up homeless. 566 JC, he is in a LGBTQ plus relationship, so him and his partner, they have 2 kids, and they had to get, IVF and surrogacy, through IVF and surrogacy. 453, he said that he has debt. 937 is a 22-year-old new wife, and she's of course playing for her family per usual. Everybody's playing for their family. And 831 Jeff, we just found out that his son, like, who's like probably 10, introduced him to who Mr. Beast was in the first place, which is why he apply for the show. Something I said, like, with my mom, I was watching with my mom. Yes, I got her hooked on the show now. I was like, nobody ever says that they want the money to like travel and go shopping and stuff like that. I was like, everybody always playing these games for other people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it makes me selfish. And of course, if I was ever to go on a game show and win money, of course I'm gonna take care of house and home. But it's like, I'm also gonna be 100% rude with y'all. I want to go shopping. Like, I want to invest in my business. Like, I want to just chill and not work. That's why I want the money, so I can stop working. I'm tired of working. Tired. I'm only 31. I'm tired, boss. I don't want to work no more. I'm gonna be with hundo. What you gonna use the money for? To live and not work. That's it. That's all I want to do. Okay. Anyways, I'm just playing. I'm a writer, so I'm gonna be writing regardless. But let's proceed. Okay. Now I feel like Mr. Beast did not bring these families in just all willy-nilly for no reason. Okay. I personally feel like it was strategy, because if we bring the families in before this next challenge, they're going to have that extra motivation and remember exactly why they are here. So now let's get into the game, okay? Well, part one of the game is basically everybody has to vote for like a quote-unquote captain. And that person is going to choose someone to give a key to. The next person is going to choose another person. The next person is going to choose another person, and so on and so forth. And Mr. B says, trust me, you will want to have a low number, meaning you don't want to get picked last. Okay, I'm thinking like numbers 1 through 3. That's probably where your sweet spot is. Okay, of course, everybody chooses T to be the leader, because at this point, everybody trusts her. Everybody thinks that she's an honorable, honest, moralistic, is that a word, person. So they choose her. Okay, now the person that T chooses, you would think would be Queen, right? Wrong. She chooses Mikey. Okay, what's Mikey's number? 453, Mikey. I like Mikey too, but let me tell you something. Immediately when she didn't choose T, I said T is not T, my bad. As soon as T didn't choose Queen, I said Queen is going to be last. Queen is going to be last. Let me proceed, okay? So T chose Mikey. Mikey chose JC. JC chose Emma, because Emma has been like a daughter to him in the competition. Emma chose Pat. Pat chose Jeff. Jeff chose Gage. Gage chose Courtney. Courtney chose Yesenia. And then, of course, Queen is last. So let's talk about people and how they chose, okay? And this is probably where some of y'all gonna click off of the video, and I have no problem with that, because my opinions might be unpopular when it comes to the Beast game fan base. Okay, so let's talk about it. One, like I said, the moment T did not pick Queen, I knew Queen was going to be last. All right. All of these boys, Pat, Jeff, Gage, the boy club, they're going to stick with the boy club. Matter of fact, let's even dial it back. Mikey, JC, Pat, Jeff, Gage. All of them chose each other. All of those guys chose another guy, except for JC. JC, though, is the LGBTQ plus male, the gay male. He's the only one that chose a female, Emma. All those other boys, guess what they did? They chose the boy club, the good old boy club, okay? Now, when it came down to Courtney, she said, and it's Yesenia and Queen left, she said, well, I feel like I have to give this person an extra advantage because I feel like you, Queen, I feel like you just might be stronger, so I'm going to give it to Yesenia. Why is Queen going to be stronger? Why do you automatically assume that Queen is stronger? As a Black woman, I don't like that stereotype that we just strong, that we have to be strong, that we're going to be strong. We'll be okay. I hate that. Please stop doing that to us. Please stop assuming that we are strong and we could take whatever you throw at us. Please stop it. Please stop it. Now, T, this is what happens when you don't stick to the code. I'm rooting for everybody Black until they do me wrong. And you wanna know why? Because the moment that we don't stick together, we fall apart. Nobody else was gonna choose Queen out of those people. You should have chose Queen. Point blank, period. That's why we can never get ahead in life. Because we ain't choosing each other. Girl, I'm gonna do what's right and what's honorable and choose Mikey. Granted, I liked Mikey from the physical challenge episode. Mikey a cool dude, I'm pretty sure. But I definitely would have chose Queen next. Quit playing with me. All right, let's proceed. So the challenge of this episode is there's $1 million sitting in the middle of the city, and you can take whatever amount that you want anonymously. So they didn't know all of that until everybody got their keys. So it's decided amongst the group, or a majority of the group, that everybody is going to take their even fair share, which will be $100,000. If we're honorable, if we're honest, we're going to take that $100,000. Now, while everybody is in their individual houses, and of course they're getting interviewed, everybody is thinking, oh, we got out all the snakes and all the bad people and all the dirty people. All of us here, we're so honorable and we have morals and ethics and values. We're all going to do the right thing. I mean, multiple people are saying this. Okay, let's proceed. Let me flip my paper. Actually, I don't need to flip my paper. T goes out first. She gets her $100,000 thinking that she is going to set the precedent of everybody doing the same thing. Well, the second person that came out, Mikey, who was chosen by T, chose $223,000. He said, because that's his birthday. And for some reason, that number is stuck in his head. So immediately, the second person to go has already broke the pattern. What happened to $100,000, Mikey? 223 is just in my head. This is my birthday. Is 223. All right, bro. Then it comes JC. This is the third person to go. And he gets, well, find out. We find out that he is over $500,000 in debt. I said, oh my God, what have you been doing? What have you been doing? He said with his mortgage and loans, and I'm honestly thinking maybe the IVF surrogacy treatments, because he has 2 kids. I know that that's costly, but damn, $500,000. What's the point of having kids if you can't afford to raise them? What's the point of having kids if I gotta pay $500,000 to get them? Like, bro, why are you over $500,000 in debt? That's crazy. So JC ends up taking $650,000. He takes $650,000, leaving $27,000 to split between 9 people. That is ridiculous. That is crazy. He took enough to clear his debt and an extra $100,000, I guess, to live. Wow. Oh my God. First off, JC, let me talk to you, honey. If you are over $500,000 in debt, that means you got bad money management. You're going to blow that $650,000 too, or technically that $100,000 too. You need to take some finance classes. Let's proceed. When Emma comes out, Emma, who trusts JC the most, when she comes out and sees $27,000, she is upset, gobsmacked. She trusted JC. Okay, and JC actually left that $27,000 because he said, I have to leave something for Emma, expecting that she was going to take it all. So Emma took $5,000 because she didn't feel right taking all of it. Keep in mind, this is the newlywed 22-year-old. Then we have, I think his name is Pat. Patrick doesn't take anything. Now, I bet y'all are thinking, oh my gosh, that's so honorable. No, Patrick didn't take anything because it's strategy. He feels like this is going to play a part in the next game. And maybe if you were greedy or you took more than your share, maybe you won't have like an advantage. But if you were selfless, quote unquote, you'll have an advantage. So Patrick didn't do it because he's truly selfless. He did it because it's a game and it's strategy. Okay. So let's see who's next. I believe this is Jeff. Jeff took, what the hell did Jeff take? Oh, Jeff took $7,200, a little over $7,200. I don't know why he chose that number. I can't recall, but that's what he took, leaving $14,000. So everybody else, Gage, Courtney, Yesenia, and Queen, they all got $3,682. So those last 4 people were honorable, and they split the rest equally. Because let's be honest, they were all getting pennies anyways. But they said, I'm not going to let the decisions of the previous people affect me being a good person. Queen was grateful to even get the $3,800 because she didn't think that anything was going to be left. And honestly, if I was in her position, I wouldn't think nothing was going to be left either. Because as much as these people try to hype themselves up to being honorable and whoop-de-whoop, all y'all trash. All y'all here for the same greedy purpose of $5 million. And some of y'all don't give a damn at how you get it and who you step on to get to it. You know what I'm saying? As a game player, y'all know I do these challenges, shows, and stuff like that. I really do think that $650,000 is ridiculous. And I feel like he only took that much because, like I said, he got bad money management. Like, bro, you are losing in life. You might have thought you won, but based on your spending habits, you're going to be right back in the hole. So I just feel like it was a waste, if I'm being 100% honest. Let's proceed. So we all knew that this was anonymous, but when Mr. Beast brings everybody out, it's immediate. Like, I only got $3,000. So who the hell took what they wasn't supposed to take? Type ish, right? So everybody's confronting each other, and after process of elimination, everybody looks at Mikey. Mikey's like, well, I took 220,000. Everybody like, what the hell? And so that only leaves one person, JC. And he just says, I'm sorry. I said, bro, the moment that he apologized, I was like, oh, hell no. And everybody's like, well, how much did you take? How much did you take? And when he told them the number, when I tell you, I thought, oh boy, eyes was going to pop out of his head. What's that man named Jeff, I think. When I tell you, I thought Jeff's eyes was going to pop out of his head. Yes, $650,000. That's what he took. And he was like, I promise you it wasn't done out of malice. And then Queen was like, it might not have been done out of malice, but it definitely wasn't done out of consideration because you didn't think about nobody else but yourself. And of course, JC's reason is for my family. I put my family first. It's for my family. It's for my family. It's for my family. Well, you shouldn't have ever put your family in this predicament of being over $500,000 in debt. You do anything for your family? Obviously not, because you're in debt. Do you deserve a family? No tea, no shade. It's just a lot of irresponsibility going on in this household. I'm just saying. Like, goddamn. Anyways, let me see what else here. 831, I believe that's Jeff, if I'm not mistaken. He calls out JC because he says that you are so wrong because you went off on Dino for what he did. And then you turn right around and do this? And hypocrisy at its finest. Because honestly, that's the crazy part about it. If T would have just pulled the lever crunk, JC would have been gone. And maybe, because Dino, I was about to say Dino would have taken the money, but I feel like how everybody felt about Dino, he definitely would have been chosen last. So I don't think he would even have gotten any money to take. It's just messed up that you was this close to going home and you stayed and you screwed us over like this. That's crazy. It's like, I understand, but like I said, I just feel like it's a waste anyways. Because if you had bad money management to get that far into debt, baby, you gonna blow that 100,000. You should have just took all of it. You should have took all of it at this point. So because everybody is upset with JC, he kind of like goes a last ditch effort. Oh, I forgot, bro. I forgot. When he took all that money, he could not get any sleep. The editing was so funny. He was tossing and turning, and I'm not gonna hold you. It was kind of ominous, and it was creeping me out. It really made me feel bad for him. Like, dang, bro, he can't sleep. He's sick. He is sick to his stomach. But the editing was really good on this episode because it definitely gave off a certain mood, and it kind of like it worked, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. It worked. It made me feel like really like just disgusted, honestly. All right. So, anyways, in a last ditch effort to save himself, SOS, he calls out his alliance. JC has an alliance with Pat, Jeff, and Gage, and he says that Queen, you have been the target since day one. You are a top target. He said, T, they only gonna keep you so you could be the honorable person to get rid of everybody else. He said, Emma, we've been playing you like a puppet. We're going to take you to the top 5, and then we're going to drop you like a bad habit. He didn't say it as harshly as I did, but he turned on his alliance, like I said, in the last ditch effort to save itself. And he said, I'm not trying to get the target off of my back. I said, but you just trying to distribute the weight, huh? That's what you trying to do. You try to distribute the weight. Nobody said nothing about the alliance, though, unless they cut it out. Because I would have been on everybody's head. I would be like, if I was queen, why am I the number one target? Because I'm that bitch, huh? Y'all threatened. I'm that. That's why. Why am I the target? What did I do to y'all? How am I the target? T, if anybody should be the target, because everybody trusts her. Why aren't y'all trying to get her out? Why me? What I do? Anyways, let's proceed. So the game, I guess like the game to get them to like the top 5, top 6, is they're all going to go to the corresponding floor of their same number key. So the same number that they chose. And only 6 people will continue on to the finals and 4 people will go home. So basically, they have to bribe people to vote for them to stay. And they're going to bribe them with the money that they took from the city, from that case. So here are my thoughts. They have a red phone so they can talk to everybody. If I was queen or anybody, if I was anybody outside the alliance, I'm calling and telling them we need to get rid of the alliance. That's 4 people. 4 people need to leave. Let's send home the alliance. If they offer you money, take the money and still send their ass home. Because they think they playing us? They think they're going to get us out? We they target? No, we about to flip it and play their ass. That's what we about to do. I would have been calling everybody outside the alliance, of course. So that means Jeff, Gage, Patrick, JC, all them gone. Easiest game ever. Easiest game ever. Patrick ain't got no money. So he can't bribe nobody. And then we just found out that you like the leader of the alliance? Baby, you went home. JC, you got over $600,000. And JC even realizes it. No matter what I give them, no matter what I bribe them, it's not going to change how they think about me. They still going to send me home. So I might as well just go home with my $650,000. And if I was JC, I would do the same thing. Honestly. We saw Queen is demanding like $100,000 for somebody. I don't know who. Probably JC. Oh, the only person she could get $100,000 from. T, JC, and Mikey. But yeah, if I was them, I would vote out all the alliance members. If we're not voting out the alliance members, I will vote out the people who got the most money, which would be T, Mikey, JC, and I would get out Pat. I would honestly get out Pat over Jeff, if I'm being honest. Yeah. So what are y'all thoughts about this episode? When I tell y'all Beast Games is ruthless, Beast Games is ruthless, honey. Please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoy my commentary. And of course, consider subscribing to the channel. I do reviews, reactions, and commentary to movies and television. And if that is the type of content you like, you might as well stick around. Once again, like I said, my microphone broke, so I hope the audio isn't trash. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I will see y'all next time. Bye.